Okay. Okay, here we are, and if I recall correctly, we were doing some sleuthing. And it was either doing some sleuthing or going down to the surface. The Tono has vanished. Spend time in the company of the Thorians, so I should go talk to them. Escaped criminals down on the restoration zone. Ebon Hawk. Okay, that's going down to the surface, so I have to go through the Thorians docking area. Crafting a lightsaber. I need a few more parts for that. Oh, the Twi'lek and... Yep. Okay, arrested. Released from house arrest, but you must remain on board Citadel Station until the Republic completes its own investigation of the Paragus incident. So I kind of have to go down to the surface without the lieutenant knowing about it. I see how it is. Alrighty, the Thorian compound real quick. Hey, greeter. Ah, you've returned. How may I help? I already know what this place is. I'll be going now. Let's see if anyone knows about Botano. That was his name, wasn't it? Botano, yep. Jodo Habat. An orbital freighter is waiting for you in Bay 2, dock module, blah blah blah. Bowder should be down there. Yada yada yada. Do you know anything about a man named Botano? Botano. I am sorry to admit that name is unfamiliar to me. I must admit I have little interaction with other residents in the area, however. Are you sure? Lorso mentioned that he spent time here in the compound. It would not be the first time Lorso was mistaken. I assure you I've never heard of a man named Botano to spend time in our company here. Persuade. I'm looking for him on behalf of Lieutenant Gren. If I can locate him, it might prove the end of Zerka. I believe what you say is true, and it glads me to hear that it is Lieutenant Gren who is searching for him. I'm sorry that I spoke untruth to you before, Carius. Indeed, I do know of Botano, and I know where he can be found. But even so, you must promise me that you will tell no one about this, not even Lieutenant Gren, without Botano's permission. I give you my word, Chodo. Interesting. Very good. You see, Botano came to us for protection. We found him an apartment where he could hide. Our security technicians ensured he will not be found. If you will find the apartment C1 in the eastern portion of the residential module. Give him my apologies for revealing his hiding place and my explanations. I hope he won't be too angry. Okay. So that was that one apartment we couldn't get into. Because there was that one apartment that was like flat locked. I could not get into it at all. Wait, this is the B block, isn't it? B block. C block. Oh, we were right next to him. C1. I hope we don't just open the door and he's dead inside. That would be horrible.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here?
You're Botano, right?
What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Lieutenant Gren sent me to look for you.
Dole sent you? Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place.
Man, they want me to report him to Lorso. Zerka bad. I ain't doing that. It's the right thing to do.
Easy to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after.
If it's your safety you're worried about, you shouldn't. After Zerka is exposed, they won't dare to move against you.
Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out.
The TSF can put you under its protection.
You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely.
I can protect you.
You? Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league.
I was a Jedi. I will see you safely to the TSF office.
A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving.
Come with me.
Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
You watch my back, I'm supposed to watch your back. That was quick. Hey, buddies.
What do we have here? Botano, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business.
Lorso isn't taking Botano anywhere.
That's fine. We weren't planning on taking him anywhere anyways.
There we go. Okay, do I want to stun or do I want to force whirlwind these guys? Stun you. Stun you. Kreia. You're out of sight. Dang it. Okay. Atten. Sniper shot him. And then sniper shot him. And then alternate between the two. You might be able to stun them with that. Hey, Boing. Welcome on in. Good evening to you, too. Ah, Kreia.
What time to...
Okay, you're right there. Let's see if I can get you to stasis that guy and then stasis that guy.
Even the odds.
Okay, one saved, one didn't. Let's take this guy out with a few rapid shots. How did I miss every single one?
More where that came from.
You know what? I'm going to use a different weapon than this war bowcaster. Looks awesome and it's cool, but I haven't been hitting a single thing with it. It's a 211 blaster carbine. That's a 112. Disruptor carbine is a 110. Repeating blaster carbine. Heavy mining laser. Advanced mining laser. Let's try the heavy mining laser, see if I can actually hit the broadside of a barn with this thing. Okay.
That was a close one. We need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
You're right, let's go.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
I hate to interrupt this reunion, but if there's nothing else, I should be going.
I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
Nice. Okay. Now, next thing. Criminals are probably on the Restoration Zone surface. I think the only thing I can do now is go down to the Restoration Zone. So transit to dock module. Okay, the Thorian. Can I just go through? Nope. Hey, friend. Greetings. Chodo Habat sent me. I'm to take an orbital shuttle to RZ-31 on Telos. Yes, he sent word ahead. Please enter. The shuttle has been prepared and is ready for departure. Alrighty. There's just an environmental suit in the corner. That's so hilarious. Is it the shuttle? There we go. The orbital shuttle is used to transport cargo and passengers between Citadel Station and Telos' surface. Step away from the shuttle real fast. Now let's go. Take the freighter to the Restoration Zone.
This is Admiral Karth Onasi of the Republic Cruiser Sojourn.
Admiral Onasi? This is Lieutenant Gren, TSF. We've been expecting you.
Gren, it's nice to know that TSF hasn't gone to shambles in my absence.
And how about you? An Admiral. You might change your tune after you see what the situation is like down here, Karth. I've got some bad news for you.
Well, it can't be that bad, Gren. I think Telos has already been through the worst.
The one you came all the way out here to pick up, well, he managed to escape the station. We're not exactly sure how it happened.
Well, that's unfortunate, but luckily it still fits our plans.
Am I hearing this right?
I'll tell you more when I arrive, but the Republic has decided not to detain the exile and adopt a wait-and-see approach.
The exile? Then...
Like I said, we'll talk more when I arrive.
Looks like we will. I'm uploading the approach vector to you now. See you soon, Admiral.
Kind of cool that they have Karth in here, even if he's just kind of a voiceover cameo. That's some dramatic music.
Everyone hold on tight. We should be putting down in a few seconds.
Or not. Every single one of these is like its own individual little movie, and it's causing my computer to wig out. Ouch! Apparently, Atten likes his crash landings.
Good to have you back, General.
Good to have you back, General? Does that guy have an He has an energy arm. Oh, that's cool. My head! It feels like I've been ripped in half.
Easy now. You survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle, or you'd be more than a little crispy. But it's only fair. I owe you more than one, General.
Who are you?
You must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect some long-term memory loss from that. Too bad he's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor. Bayadur, I can see how you'd forget me, being that I was the only one.
Oh, this guy is Bayadur. I don't want to talk about the war.
I'll agree to that. The less said, the better. We all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe we all did a little forgetting. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droids. They can't forget anything. But then you give them a memory wipe and they forget for good.
How are the others?
They'll be fine. The pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady, well, she's tougher than she looks. You know, I never thought I'd see you again, General. Galaxy's a big place, and this is the last place I thought I'd bump into you. So I have to ask, just what are you doing here?
I was told I might be able to find my ship here.
Well, if your ship's in as bad shape as this one, I don't think you're gonna have much luck.
Well, this is familiar. Feels like my last time on Telos.
Crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, Pazak.
That was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we should perhaps seek out a more reputable pilot.
You're welcome, Kreia. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
What shot us down?
Beats me. No one's supposed to be here but a Zerka research team. I can't say they'd be happy to see us, but shooting us down? I can't imagine Zerka having us shot down by a bunch of scientists either. You know, I caught a glimpse of what looked like an AD tower when we flew over the compound.
Why would a research station have an air defense tower?
Maybe they're doing something they shouldn't be. I've seen pirate bases with the same sort of setup.
Oh. If that's not the Zerka MO, I don't know what is. Let's go. We need to find our ship.
I can help you find it. I have access to the shield network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can fix that wreck.
So what should we do?
We'll have to get back to the compound. It's the old Athorian research station, turned into a salvage team staging area. It won't be an easy hike.
Is there a console at the compound we can use?
Zerka freights men and equipment from the landing pad there. If it's there and we can breach the perimeter, there's probably something we can use. If not, we could try our luck in the underground ruins. Either way, it's back to the compound for us.
Let's get going.
That's the plan.
Baodur has joined the party. He possesses the special ability to rend and destroy force fields. Use his shield breaker ability in combat to disrupt enemy shields. Oh, that's a cool ability. Let me guess, he uses his energy arm to do it. Okay, he's a permanent companion. A tech specialist. Scoundrel, tech specialist, consular, expert droid. Okay, so they might have... Oh, this is going to be fun. Kreia, I'm going to keep you out for a bit. I'm going to keep Atten in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more people we don't know about yet. That's kind of cool. Alrighty, and then he has a few different level ups. Repulsor Strike. Say what? Okay, he's good at computer. He's good at demolition. He's good at awareness, repair, and security. Oh, this guy's my techie. Cool. Accept. Attributes. What's your highest? Ah, you have a high intelligence. If I give you one more, that's a nice even 16. You're also good at wisdom and constitution with strength. So you're probably a melee guy by the looks of it. Nice. Skills. 7 points now. Wow. Okay, he has one in stealth, but I don't think I'm ever going to use him as a stealth boy. So I'm going to... Oh. I'm going to save those points. And then feats. What was that special one you got? Baodur can release energy stored in capacitors in his arm during combat, causing an extra 1d6 electricity damage with a 10% chance of causing slow for 2 rounds if they fail a fortitude save. When using an attacker's level when using an unarmed attack. Okay. Cool. Unarmed specialist. Has learned more about hand-to-hand combat, is able to strike much quicker than other combatants, adding additional 2 to 8 damage to all unarmed attacks. Oh, so this guy's like a brawler. Oh. So he's literally a brawler. Okay. So I want him to be a melee guy. What do I want? Oh, what do I want to do if he's that? Maybe a regenerate vitality quick. Nope. Toughness. I'm pretty certain that's going to be toughness. Yeah, that's a duh. Except another level up. Okay. So you're a melee brawler. A techie melee brawler. I'm gonna have to remember that. Okay, looks like we have a welcoming committee in the background over there. And not a friendly one either. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of mines. Okay, Atten demolitions is a 15. Bowder, your demolitions is a 15 as well. How are you out-kitted out? Literally nothing. Atten. I'm going to give you the reflex. And gel shade perception gloves. What do I have by way of gloves? Computer use, demolition, security, dexterity. I'm actually going to give myself the perception gloves. Okay, back to Atten. Give you gloves that help your... dexterity? Yeah, dexterity +2. Those are perfect for you. And then Bowder. Gloves that boost your demolitions. Good. Huh. Stealth field enhancer, stealth +4. Bring him to a grand total of 5 because he has 1 or something like that. Reflex package, definitely. Shield. Yep, and then a Mandalorian melee shield. What kind of a suit do you want? Ekchani battle armor sounds good for you. And then I'm going to give you the demolition safety harness. And I'm going to give you a weapon. For now, just a regular blaster pistol, but I'm going to keep your other hand open. Okay. You look like a techie. That's cool.
Hidden caches. We should be on the lookout for more of these. They could come in handy.
Nice.
What's going on?
But I want you to recover all these mines. And there's a cache there, huh? there's more than just one. Hidden cache. Security tunneler, advanced med pack, and a blaster rifle.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go. That sentry droid probably spotted us already.
Great.
They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
We could try handing the Zabrak over. You know, bargaining chip?
Who do you think shot you down in the first place?
Good point. Forget I said anything.
Let's hand him over. Who shot you first? Oh, I love that. What's this blaster? Oh, that's much better. Yes, please. Even looks better. Okay, you mercenaries. Let's see what you want. Absolutely nothing. Just shoot first. Sonic grenade. Oh, I only have sonic grenades and sonic detonators. Throw one and then open up with the Force Whirlwind.
Time to even the odds.
I should probably be my melee weapon for this guy.
Right.
Who are you coming after? Definitely me. Okay. Bowder, who are you going after? The droid. I want you to bop him on the head a few times. Atten. I want you to shoot the droid. As I keep Shiny Boy busy, I guess. Could I stun him?
Just more where that came from.
Aw, he saved. And Atten got stunned. And I'm about to die.
More where that came from.
Okay, can I Force Whirlwind you? Okay, we did. Perfect. A few rapid shots, please. You know what? This guy has a rather bad shield, and I forgot already. Hey, Bowder. Shield breaker, please.
Time to even the odds.
Breaker shield. There we go. I need to remember to use my characters better. Force Pike. Well, that'll be an interesting weapon to take a look at. Droid deflector. Land speeder. Swoop bike. Vehicle's controls to be code locked. You can't use it. Oh, they're both code locked. Okay. I see animals over here. What are they? Canuck. You are probably not friendly. What are you? What are you? A mutant toad crossed with a chameleon and a hairless dog?
You bastard.
Wow. I still can't hit the broadside of a barn. I'm a plus 14. With a single blade, I'm just 11? This is weird.
Long.
Anything back here? This seems like kind of a weird grotto area. Maybe not. Alrighty, nothing here. That would have been cool if we could have taken these vehicles. That would have been really cool if we could have taken those vehicles.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
Yep. Most likely. Do a few more power ones. Got him! There we go. Those were some good hits. Droid surveillance upgrade. Oh, those are the criminals. What luck! We did not expect to see you again. Oh. You seem happy to see me. And why would I? When we saw you, we could not believe our luck. If we could collect Godo's bounty, some other stuff, but we couldn't do anything. We couldn't imagine that you would deliver yourself into our hands.
Why is there a bounty on your head?
I'll explain later. Don't you know the exchange is paying handsomely for the head of a Jedi Knight? Your friend here just happens to be one. But that's of little importance. All that matters is that we take him back to Nar Shaddaa.
I don't think so. You'll have to come through me if you want to take the general.
That was the plan. Anyways. Okay, I want you to just blast him a few times. Atten, please blast him a few times. I'm gonna take control of Bowder so he does not
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Actually, I'm gonna have you just recover mines while everybody else is shooting. Come on, you can get them. Force Whirlwind.
Time to kick you down the side.
Updated. I was expecting to have to, like, chase these guys down. You confronted the escaped criminals in the restoration zone and killed them. Fine. Med pack. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, I'm not picking that up. It'll blow up in my face. Remote. Beep boop. Okay, so nothing else. Looks like some more of those butt ugly critters.
This won't take long. Let's get this over with.
Sit! Oh, come on. That's no fun. Recommend saving a lot. The section can be pretty tough. Aha! Okay, thanks for the input. Okay, I'm gonna have to let our guys come back a little bit, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And save. Oh. Remains. Credits. What would one of those things have credits for? A bag. Mandalorian battle armor. Hello. Mandalorian battle armor, defense bonus 11, max dexterity bonus 0, damage resist against electrical. Okay, Atten, you're high with dexterity, so that's not going to do you any good. Bowder has no real dexterity bonus, so the best... Oh, it's a heavy. Okay. Something for later. Definitely something for later. Okay, the Achani armor is a 7. That's the best I have for you for now. Oh! Well, that's a big bunch of fun there in the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mercenaries. Okay.
Time to take you down to size. More where that came from.
There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of mercenaries there in the distance.
I always feel a sense of calm when I walk the surface of Telos. The Ithorians are truly amazing in their work.
Amazing at wasting the Republic's credits, maybe. But now that you mention it, I think I feel it too. Like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
Quiet. There's a large mercenary patrol up ahead. If we move carefully along the perimeter, we may be able to get by without their spotting us. We could cross along the shore, or head along the cliffs to the south.
No need to hide, let's take them all out. Let's just get going. Because I don't know what I want to do yet. They got the beach ambiance down really well.
Let's settle this.
I'm trying to get rid of these critters before, because I'm I might want to go after the mercenaries. I don't know.
This
More
won't
where
take
that
long.
came from! More where that came from!
Oof, that guy was strong. Oh, this is an Athorian. Sith power gauntlets and a cardio regulator. Oh, it looks like I can click on him, but... Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's an Athorian. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5 mercenaries. That's gonna be a bit tough. But I think I can do it. This will be close, though. Let's try. Alright, open up from a distance. And let's get this over with. Bowder, I want you to break this guy's shield. Atten, can I have you throw a sonic grenade? Well, nope. Well, I also throw a sonic grenade.
More where that came from!
Oh, Bowder's already gone. Oops! And we only got one mercenary, huh? Whirlwind. Oof! Whirlwind. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Atten, I want you to pick this guy off. Alrighty, let's see if we can get this guy next. Ah, he's saved. Okay, usables. Advanced med pack. Use that. Let's bring out the melee. What kind of an attack do I have? Just normal attack for now.
Everyone down!
Atten, are you actually even helping? Still have 2 mercenaries going, but this... Oh, veteran mercenary, okay. Use another advanced med pack, see if I can just survive. Bowder went down before this guy's shield went down. missing. Why? Okay, so I was able to take 2 of them out, but I need to manage Bowder a bit better. Bowder. Keep you back a little bit. I shall throw a sonic grenade. Why am I filled up? There we go. Grenade! Atten, let's also do a sonic grenade as well. Take that guy out. Bowder.
This won't take long.
I want you to just Zerg rush this guy and take his shield out. We will do our best over here to take out all the rest of the mercenaries. Atten. Thank you. Bowder. Looks like you took out his shield. Good.
Time to take you down to size.
Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where'd the animal come from? Why are you nothing but heals? Stun them. Oh, gotcha. Ouch. What other power do I have? Force Aura? Night Speed? Heal? Force Aura? Let's try that. Okay. Bowder. Really? Canuck? You're going for the Canuck, huh? Okay. Apparently we need to take that out. Advanced med pack. I'll use that to preserve my force points a bit. And then we're going to take out some of these ads. Flashbang! Take out the ads. Atten, please take out...
I hear you.
Take out the guy, big guy. Yes, please. Oh, he's trying to heal. Take him out. Oh, so much better than the first time. Alrighty. Join up. Alrighty, little looting. Meditation band. Oh, let me guess, bio-coded. Code locked. I'm surprised there's not... Wow, these guys did not drop much loot. Alright, the Canucks, huh? Let's do some level ups first. Level up. Level 11. Skills. Computer use. Persuade. Security. Awareness. Oh, powers. Using a force power requires force points. Your light/dark side rating affects the force point cost of some powers. The further you stray to the dark side, the more expensive light side powers become, and the less expensive dark side powers become, and vice versa. Thank you. Determination? Lightsaber form. I need a lightsaber to have a form. Improved heal, next level. Okay, next level. I might get a stasis. Stasis field. Lull the senses of a group. Yes. And then Atten had a level up. Just skills, demo, stealth, awareness, security. Do I want to give you security? I'm going to save. Okay. So we have a bunch of code-locked vehicles in an open area. Alrighty, it looks like I'm actually hitting a little bit now. I say and then I miss. And miss. And miss. Wow. Bowder! You gotta level up. Unarmed Specialist 3. Alrighty, I see some stuffs. Backpack. Senegar warsuit. And some credits. And an invisible wall. Okay, so I can't go that way. Oh, that's a deep dark hole. And I'm assuming...
Let's go.
Another cache? Another something, otherwise why would these mines be here? That, maybe? Oh, 2 caches.
The mercenaries have at least 2 hidden caches like this. We should keep our eyes open.
Thank you. Components, Kraken gauntlets, credits, and parts. Advanced med pack, life support pack, and credits. Cool. And I think that's it for here, so... Ooh, big area. Okay, anything else over in this direction beyond just an open space? I don't think so, so I only have up here left.
Looks like a minefield up ahead. We can try and pick our way through, or take some time to disarm some and clear a path.
Depends on if I'm going to get attacked or not. Attacked. Heavy defense turrets. You attack, Atten.
I hear you.
Nope. Bowder, I am having you get them and pick them up.
More where that came from. Time to kick you down to size.
Ooh, those
More
hurt.
where that came from.
Ooh, those hurt. Have any of them gotten bopped yet? Okay, that one's mostly destroyed. And that one's pretty well hurt as well.
I hear you. More where that came from. More where that came from. Let's settle this. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Oh boy, okay, don't run at me, guys. Don't move, don't move, don't move! Nobody move. Stay. Stay. Frag mines. I can sell, or I can disassemble these, either way. You think there's an attack penalty when using blasters versus melee? I'm pretty certain there is an attack penalty. I haven't looked into it too much yet. But there's a feat, I think it's called Close Combat, that removes that penalty or something like that. There we go. Zerka excavation site. Why am I not surprised? More droids.
Sentry droid ahead. We've been spotted again.
And that means more mercenaries. I don't know about you guys, but I just can't wait.
We're close to the compound, so they'll be getting ready for us.
I think we're close to the compound, too. That means this entire place is probably on alert. So much for sneaking in.
Yeah, they saw us at the very beginning. Possibly 2 droids and what looks like a very important person. Frequent saving, and there's... The human is here. My turrets do not work. Ah, but my droids will not fail me. Destroy him, my warbots. Oh. Mercenary droid master, huh? Okay, how do we want to do this? Mercenary droid master, if I put you into a stasis, that might work. Bowder.
Let's go. Let's settle.
I want you to make him. this is ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, yes. Gather. Take her shield out, please. And then I will try not to die. Oh, lights. That's where the lightsaber form comes in. Okay. Oh, I need to use these modes a lot more.
Where that came?
Okay, Atten, what are you doing? Sniping the warbot. Okay, good enough. Bowder. You're flattening her schnoz. Please keep doing so. And then I'm just literally tanking all the damage.
Say the word. Everyone down!
Take him down.
Come on.
More where that came from.
Kaboom!
Let's go.
Okay. Fun. Oh, so I could put this guy on like stationary and he won't run in until I tell him to. Or if I have him be a grenadier, he stays in the back. Aggressive, he runs forward. Ranged. Oh, this is some fun stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. Alrighty, nothing to loot here. Hey, that looks like the thing that shot us down. And a welcoming committee. Yep, frequent saving. Here we go.
There's the landing pad. There should be a computer terminal I can access from there. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way there, though.
Why do you say that?
What do we have here? The Jedi. Saves us the trouble of looking for you. Corin Fault did say you were dangerous. Maybe he does know what he's talking about.
Mercenaries, how I pay you 500 credits and get out of my way. They'll most likely take my money and attack me at the same time. Who are you?
Fault hired me to keep everyone out of the restoration zone. You in particular.
But why? What's down here?
A grenade with your name on it, Jedi. Attack!
Well, that wasn't very nice. Mercenary, veteran mercenary, mercenary commander, and another mercenary. Okay, can I launch a grenade at you and hit multiple? Yes. Bowder, I'm going to need your expertise. Bop his shield. Then bop his shield. Atten. Bop that guy a few times. I will do something. Stasis, Force Whirlwind, Stasis, Force Whirlwind, Stasis, Force Aura, and then I'll try to take out this guy.
Just say the word.
Oh my goodness, the stasis worked.
More where that came from!
Can I... Okay, good. Take out the ads. Take out the weak guys. Atten. Yep. Bowdur, you are smacking that bozo. Perfect. I'm shooting that guy.
Say the word.
Okay. 2, 3 down. Everyone focus fire on the big guy.
Let me handle this.
Bowdur! Stop running! Come back! Okay, Atten, go
Just say
help
the
him.
word.
I will look around a little bit. Disruptor rifle. You know, Bowdur, I think I need to put you on a not so aggressive. Characters using the stationary behavior will attack any enemies within range, but will not move during combat. Yeah, that might be a good idea. And he's down. Atten, I'm going to have you be a ranged guy. Characters using the ranged behavior will attack any enemies they see, but will stay within 10 meters of the character you are controlling. They will use ranged weapons, but if attacked in melee, they will switch to melee weapons until they are no longer threatened. Okay. And then I need to do something or other. Hey, Bowdur, can you please get up? Nope, that is Force Aura. I want heal. Bowdur? Come on, dude. That guy has a shield up. Come on. Oh. There's mercenaries all over the place. Atten. Come on back, please. You're gonna die.
I hear you.
You're gonna die, Atten.
Time to even the odds.
Can I long range this guy? Apparently he likes grenades.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Okay. Got him. Bowdur's still not getting up, though. And I don't remember the exact point I last had my quick save. Quick save was right before... Okay, I see where it is. No, I'm gonna try to do it. That kind of worked, baiting the guy out. I wait a little bit, heal up, get my force points back. So the difficult thing is there's a group of mercenaries right over there. There's... Oh, I see someone right back there. Oh, wow. Talk about a target-rich environment. Good thought, but the developers put rocks right here so we can't go around. Okay. Here goes nothing. Alrighty. You, I guess I'm gonna take you out. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Okay. Oh, and you had to go around the corner. Okay, take out this guy, please. Actually, stasis the veteran. And then power blast that guy. Okay, at me. Come on over here. Let's get this guy.
More where that came from.
Okay. Bowder's still not getting up. Bothan precision gloves. Parts. Combat Enforcer. Sounds like a laser shotgun. Combat Enforcer. There we go. Blaster rifle. Fairly decent energy damage. On hit, attribute damage, constitution DC, attack modifier -2. Oh. Curious. Okay, can we... Nope. Let's go get those guys over there next. Okay, power blast from the distance. Atten, what are you actually shooting? No, you're not.
I hear you.
Because you can't actually see anything, that's why.
More where that came from.
Why you... And why did you run all the way up there?
More where that came from.
Okay, there we go. AI's a little janky, but not too bad. Just have to manage them a little bit. Alrighty, a quick heal up. Okay, heavy defense turrets, huh? Let's get him.
Time to even the odds.
Almost. Yeah, those things hurt.
More where that came from.
Oh, and Atten goes down. Dang it. I am all by myself. This is a lot of combat. This is a lot of combat. Okay, let's see how much I can. I'm gonna do a force aura, night speed. And let's see about attacking. There we go. One. Attack this other one. Oh, Atten got up. How'd you do that? Bowder's been on his face the entire time. Okay. Now you're gonna get up. My goodness, that was a while. Any more baddies? No, looks like that's it. Exchange negotiator. Essentially a shocking stick. A battle stimulant. Okay, and a computer panel. Alright, there's a lot going on here. Is what we needed to do. You'll now need to find the Shield Network computer console first. Okay, so that's literally the main quest that I have to do. Now I'm going to quick save. Computer panel.
Hopefully I'll be able to access the Shield network from this console. Good, it's functional, and my passcodes still work. Now let's find your ship.
The TSF said the Ebon Hawk wasn't at any sanctioned landing site, What makes you think you can find it?
The TSF probably thinks the ship was put down in the wastes, but they don't know the planet as well as I do. Telos' atmosphere has been turned into acidic vapor. Landing a ship in the wastes would be like sealing it in a hangar full of hungry Minocs.
I'd say there's probably an illegal landing site somewhere then.
So that means there's probably an unsanctioned landing site somewhere on the planet, still shielded, but not a restoration zone or other listed facility. That's why I need access to the shield network.
Aha.
Here, a small anomaly in the shield network's power grid. I'm not surprised the TSF didn't spot this. It's subtle, more like an error or random flux than anything suspicious.
What is it?
It looks like power is being drawn to generate a shield over a small area in the polar region, but nothing should be down there. Orbital cameras show nothing, just an empty mesa.
How are we going to get to the polar region?
That's a little tougher. According to the computer, a shuttle is currently docked inside the research facility. At least there was at last report, though that was months ago.
So we don't know that shuttle will still be there, or if it's even working.
I don't, but that's not going to stop me. I'm getting back to Citadel if I have to build a new ship myself.
That's decided then. We should get going.
There's one other small problem. Recently, Zerka teams that were sent into the military facility have not been coming out. But it's not as though we have any choice.
Let's go! Okay, so a military facility that people are going into and disappearing, a stolen ship locked somewhere in a polar region. Can this get any more wonderful than it is? A quick little sticking my nose into every nook and cranny, seeing if there's any... Nope. They clearly don't want me going up there. Okay.
Let's go.
Bowder, you're up. Old military base. Oh, a military base. Maybe this is why Zerka is so interested in Telos. Covering military secrets. Well, that was a gas. That's very much a gas. Can I heal the poison away? Nope, I cannot. Bash the door.
Some of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back. The Zerka mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell. The shields there were even weaker than these. After you.
Bowder has the ability to break through various shields with his repulsor fists. Yep, you do. Oh. Telos ion turrets! Oh, guys. Why do you just run ahead? Oh, this place. Wow, this place is a gas.
This won't.
Wow, Bowder. Oh, because I have you on stationary, don't I? Yep, that would be it. A little heal up. Back to me, and a few heals. Wow.
More where that came from! More where that came from.
Come on.
More where that came from.
Ouch. Okay. How can I not see? Unless it's like these open areas that are just the gas pits. Solo mode on for a bit. Yeah, okay, so just they're literal gas pits. Terminal. Slice into security terminal. Deactivate local turrets? Download facility map. Oh, wow. That was nice. Okay, that's, okay. Workbench, lab station, hangar, control room, military base sublevel, reactor. Oh my. Salvage pack, a Zabrak combat suit. Droid parabolic guides. Okay, so don't... Yep. So essentially a bunch of gas mines I can't do a single thing about. Hey, Bowdur. Give it a bop. Let's go. Telos military droid. Can I force whirlwind that? He's spinning. Oh, that poor droid's programming. How can a droid be programmed for something like that? There we go. Bowdur. I'm gonna put you on aggressive again. For now. Aggressive as well. You guys can help me.
Just say the word. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Okay, those droids aren't too terrible. Droid reference database. A backpack. Administrative ID card. Well, that's handy. Anything on the other side? Nope. But the ID card is really good. let me guess. Another gas pit. It looks like I should be able to do something with him. I guess not. I saw you.
More where that came from! More where that came from! More where that came from!
Oh, 2 on that side. Oh my, Bowder's almost done down again.
More where that came from! More where that came from!
Come on!
More where that came from!
Come on!
Time to take you down to size.
Okay, Bowder, I need to re-examine you and your gear set. Because you keep going down, even though I have a fairly good piece of armor on you. I'm going to give you a cardio regulator. That should help a little bit. You currently have a 6 to 18 attack damage. Just bare hand. 6 to 18, that's a 5. 15 with a plus 8. No. Yeah, he's a bare-handed brawler. Anything else that would be good for you? I mean, maybe a damage immunity, but I'm not seeing a lot of these. Strength plus 3. I mean, that works. If I gave you a strength plus 3, your damage went up again. Okay, I will... Yeah. Bare-fisted brawler. Unsure how to keep you alive more, but that'll have to do. Empty bag with a Mandalorian melee shield in it. Okay. Another dead end. So, but over here... Energy collector. Man, I need to find T3 again.
Let's go.
He's so strong he can punch force fields to deactivate them. Ooh, more turrets. Okay. Oh, there's a lot here. sonic grenade? Nope, that was just that one. Oh, what? He's gonna go down again.
More where that came from!
Oh, this is a bad room. This is a really bad room. Okay. Heal. Attack. Heal. Attack. Atten. Let's do a little focus fire, please. Bowder. You're attacking that thing. I'll let you do your thing then.
More where that came from!
Okay. One down. Why'd you run from that turret, Bowder? He's not making much sense. You're just running through the something or other. Okay. Atten. Yes, good with that. I shall also attack this thing, but I'm also going to keep my heals going. Ouch. Oh my goodness, Bowder is going to die again. Hey, Incorruptible, welcome on in. Why don't I give Bowder a weapon? Because he has rather strong unarmed combat. And because I'm still fairly, quote-unquote, towards the beginning of the game, I don't have another weapon that... Where is it? He currently does 7 to 19 damage with just his bare fists. I don't have a melee weapon that even comes close to that. Like, this is a 5'10". Let's see. That's a 5'10" as well. The Exchange Negotiator, that's also a 5'10". Short Sword? No, that's also... And then the closest I have is this Force Pike, 616, plus 9 to hit. But if I have nothing, it's a 719 plus 13. So... him going fisticuffs is currently the best option for him. Problem is, I can't keep this sucker alive. He keeps dying so quickly, and his arm looks so awesome. You knew his arm was able to deactivate force fields, but didn't realize his hand-to-hand was so strong. Yes! Shockingly strong. So right now I'm doing what I can to kind of play support, but my force points are going quickly. Okay, yeah, hit that thing. And... oh, I don't have another heal. Okay. That might have been around. Let's see if I can do another cheese heal. Nope. Okay, which one of these is the... There we go. I want the med pack. Are you able to deactivate their shields? Oh yeah, you have the shield bunker. Bonk his shield.
More with that.
Can you guys kill that turret?
Came from.
Thank you. Kill that droid, please, guys. Thank you. It also doesn't help that this guy Bowder ran through the middle here and got poisoned. Yeah, bonk his shield again.
Let's go.
Hey.
Yes? Hi there.
Hi. Dang, you made quite the progress.
It's been it's been like almost non-stop fights the entire time.
Yes.
But you know this.
Yes. Gotta balance out the piece of the Telosian station with chaos.
Oh, there's so much chaos. So much chaos.
You got that
Okay.
for Atten. Sweet.
Yeah, that is the what
This is the Atten Rand armor.
the Atten Rand armor.
I always put him in that. And
That's the Sith battlesuit.
you got Bowder or Bowder. I don't even know.
Bowder is what I
Bow to the dirt.
bow to the. Oh no.
He's my favorite.
Shoo. Shoo. Out. Go. Out. Out. Out.
He's my favorite.
The cheesy commentary is my wife, by the way, in case you're curious. She grew up playing KOTOR 1 and 2, where this is my first time ever playing through it. So she likes coming in here and teasing me about it and having some funny comments every once in a while, and
Yes, I do.
shoo.
But I like loafers.
More where that came from.
Oh, I was just about to change to Bowder. I need your shield bonker.
Let's go.
There we go. Well, that was a room and a half. Dang. Droid Ion Striker. Surveillance upgrade. Ooh, this is a perfect room to test. Okay, workbench. Use the workbench to create or break down an item. Okay, current skill computer. Yes. Repair 1. So I know I have good computer and I know I have bad repair. Okay, cool. Now, I switched to Bayo, and I had him use the bench. Look at that. So it does work from the character you're using it. Okay, and this is the breakdown items. View creatable items. Okay, cool. Apparently my wife has another comment.
If I may be allowed one more cheeky comment.
Okay.
KOTOR 1, you spend like 5 minutes at the workbench.
If that.
KOTOR 2, it's night.
Yep, that's about it. It's night. Yep, that's about it. Okay. Nice. Oh boy, I'm gonna spend a lot of. Why would you need awareness? Awareness to make armor? +2 versus bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Oh, it's a negative dex. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna. Oof. Oof. Ranged. Yeah, this is. Oh, ow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lightsaber. Yeah. Okay. This may take a while. I'm probably not gonna do it on screen. Use lab station. Yeah, this is why I need treat injury on at least one character. Gotcha. Stimulants! Okay, here's the drug lab. Mines! Oh, that's right. Things are like so costly. I remember. Demolitions. Breakdown items. How is it that it costs chemical value 3 to break down? Chemical cost 20 to make. Unless...
What's going on?
Your... Okay, here, let's go to grenades. Ooh, okay. It might get cheaper the higher your skill cost is. Unsure though. Regardless, wow. Okay, that's a nice find right there. Let me... Where's the right one? There we go. Heal. 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 And then I need to level up so my character's not a big old loser anymore. Get the big old L off your forehead. Ooh. Oh, attribute level up. Thank you. I think I want to get my dexterity to at least 18 before I start buffing up some of my other attributes. So dexterity bump up right there. We're going to bump up my computer use, my security, my persuade, my awareness. We're going to keep persuade all the way up. Okay. That's what I'm going to do for my skills. Oh, feats. This is so... There's so many feats, it's so difficult to choose. There's so many feats to choose from. Finesse lightsabers. Unarmed... See, I also have decent unarmed specialists as well. This is what Bowdur has, and it's a surprisingly good feat. And then I got Force Immunity Paralysis. The Jedi is one with the Force, moving within it as it moves with all things. This connection prevents fear or loss of senses and blocks any attempts at paralyzation. That is a nice feat to have. And then I haven't done any other weapon feats yet, outside of Master 2 weapon. There's so much. Because I'm waiting to get my lightsaber so I can start having fun with lightsabers. Because, of course, I'm a Jedi. I have to have fun with lightsabers. I'll go in with improved toughness for now. That seems like a good call there. Powers. Ooh. Resilience. Soresu lightsaber form. Ooh. I'm intrigued. And then I have to get improved heal. Yes. Accept. Thank you. Okay. Hey, there's a shuttle. There's a no, I don't want to load. There we go. You have another comment?
I do.
Okay.
So, Kareus.
Yes.
Now you have Atten Rand
Yes.
and Bowdur.
Yes.
So,
what?
Our whole marriage, I have been saying the phrases "Pure Pazak"
Yes.
and "I'll be back shortly." That's where I got it from.
Oh.
Now you know. Do you know how fun it is to have you now knowing?
I'm now in the know.
It's no, folks. It makes my day.
Well, I know Atten was the pure Pazak.
Yes.
Because you told me that way earlier.
But
I'll be back shortly.
Then you'll be more than a little crispy. And then yes, General. I've been saying these phrases our whole marriage and he had no clue.
Yes, I have a nerd for a wife. It has this... whatever. Cheers! Nice. Okay, so we need to...
Let's go.
Hey, Bowdur. Bust down the door. Pure Pazak. My wife is shrieking from the next room.
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though.
Why is that?
The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to find a way to get them open. We'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it running.
Okay. Oh. Hello, droid. Droid has been deactivated. Military door. Military-grade security door cannot be opened from here. It may be controlled by a nearby terminal. This old orbital shuttle doesn't have a hyperdrive, but it can get you out of the restoration zone once you have the ignition passcodes and open the underground hangar doors above you. Step away from the shuttle. Can you guys stop having such a gas? Thank you. They're having fun without me. Bay control. Unlock hangar doors. Failure. Base reactor is offline. Okay, so we have like 3 doors here.
What's going on?
Hey, Bowder. Use your incredible strength and bash down this force field. Wrong hand, but okay. That works. Ah, Pazat cards. Security, huh? Credits. More credits. Ooh, fiber mesh. And some more credits and some other stuff. Security control. Turn off the security gas vents, please. Security gas vents deactivated. Oh, thank goodness. Security. Hello? Housekeeping? There you are. I think right here. Good place to save. And get off for the night. Well, that was a lot of good progress tonight. That was fun. Alright, so Telos is quite the happening place. Despite it being a planet that got glassed. My goodness, that was a lot of fighting. Oof. Anyway, thanks everyone for showing up. That's it for gaming tonight, but I will be back in a few minutes and doing my Real Talk podcast that I do. Feel free to stick around. I take a few minutes to get some water, stretch my legs, shake out my head, and collect my thoughts. So thank you very much for showing up. Oof, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fighting, but that was a lot of fun. Incorruptible, thank you for the follow right there at the end. I'll be back in a few minutes. See you, everybody. Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you very much for waiting. Okay. I think I have everything all set up and ready, so let's begin. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Real Talk segment, where tonight I am going to be talking about surviving versus thriving. This one is actually rather personal for me, just like so many of my other Real Talk segments that I've done, because I spent a huge portion of my life and a very unfortunately large portion of my life just surviving. just surviving to the point that was my. I don't think call phrase is the right word. I don't think byword's the right word, quote unquote, but when someone would like say, "Hey, Carius, how you doing?" My response to that would be just surviving. And it wasn't until I got older and fully understood my circumstances been better that I realized just how sad of a state my life had been in, to where I was just surviving. I've struggled, and I've spoken about depression once or twice already. I'll probably talk about some more eventually, but I've more or less struggled with depression all my life. And outside of recent times, it got quite bad at times. I did look into medications a few times, but I had some really bad reactions to antidepressant medications. And after that, I just kind of determined I'll do what I need to do to self regulate and self manage it without medication. And I got much better at it, but more or less all my life I have had a propensity for depression. Might be just some chemical imbalance my body naturally has. It could also be a result of my wife and I call it my grief case. The grief of the past, the baggage of the past, the bags that you carry with you through life. We call it our grief case. And it's a term we kind of came up with. Or it might be somewhere else, I don't know, but whatever. So it could be a chemical imbalance. It could be my grief case. It could be just how out of tune I was with God spiritually. It could be how dysfunctional I was mentally and emotionally. It could be any one of those. It could be a combination of all of them. But I spent so much of my life literally just surviving that now that I'm on this side of all of it, I kind of wasted a lot of time not learning, not growing, not thriving, just surviving. And it's taken me this long to, well, it's taken me this long to kind of understand what thriving is and what it feels like. And even now, I can't thrive to my fullest potential because of my multiple chronic illnesses that I fight through all day, every day. Again, things I've talked about in the past. Eventually, I'll have all my... I still need to post all of my past Real Talks on YouTube in a nice, orderly format. Bad Curious. I need to get on that. But anyway, it's on this side of everything where I'm understanding what thriving is. And yes, I might not be thriving with prosperity because my chronic illnesses prevent me from working pretty much any kind of a job. And so my wife is, oh, bless her heart, has done so much keeping us afloat and providing for us through her private tutoring job that she has. And it's rough for me not being able to provide more as the man. But she's done a great job of it, and I do what I can to help out with my chronic illnesses. But despite my chronic illnesses now, that I didn't have when I was just surviving before, I am thriving so much more now in spite of these problems. And I couldn't find any verses just off the cuff looking at it before my real talk segment, so unfortunately I don't have any now, but there's multiple verses out there that regards to Jesus want or God wanting us to thrive. He wants us to grow. He wants us to increase in knowledge and wisdom. He wants us to thrive with life. He wants us to get better. And it took me a lot of growing, a lot of learning, and because of my hard head and stubborn back, a lot of breaking down and pain to get me to where I am today. And it was difficult, and we very much learn through the challenges we go through, and unfortunately I had to go through what felt like an inordinate amount of challenges to learn and grow to where I am today. And I'm happy to say that I am no longer just surviving. Ever since my point of true surrender, which I've talked about before, I've much better spiritually, much more at peace, much less stress than I had before. Over the last almost decade now, I've seen a number of different counselors who have helped me emotionally understand myself better. I've done a lot of self-research. I've done a lot of self-searching, getting better, getting more aware of how my mind works, how my emotions work, being able to identify my stress triggers, being able to see when they come, being able to counteract them. There's so much I've learned in the last few years of my life that would have given me so much benefit earlier. But it's one of those things, it's like you to a certain degree, you almost have to go through the hard times to learn, because it's one thing being told something and knowing it. It's another going through it yourself and learning. So even though now, for all intents and purposes, my life is harder than it was 10 years ago when I was in the just surviving stage of my life, if I was to lay out everything I deal with on a daily basis now versus then, my life is worse now on paper. But mentally, emotionally, spiritually, so much better, because I am thriving now, not just surviving. And just surviving looks different for everybody. For me, it was it was all my struggles with depression, which I didn't understand and didn't manage very well. Just surviving was also being out of alignment with God and my spiritual side. Just surviving was having a lot of mental and emotional dysregulation and not understanding myself well, and all that led to huge amounts of stress, huge amounts of misery that unfortunately ended up becoming addictions. Thank God I'm out of those addictions now, by the grace of my wife, counselor, pastor, friend, and Celebrate Recovery. All that helped. So now, despite my life being abjectly worse with my chronic illnesses, with my wife and I are beyond dirt poor. We're technically losing money every month just trying to make it by, cutting every single cost we can. So despite every single one of these troubles, I am thriving so much more now than I was 10 years ago when my life was quote unquote better. And I know through Celebrate Recovery, I've met with a number of other people who I've been able to help and inspire and get out of that just surviving mentality, that just surviving way of living. I'm part of the leadership team there, so that's why I talk about Celebrate Recovery like this in this way, because I'm part of the leadership team of my Celebrate Recovery. So I've helped people through there, and then despite having a literal video game addiction, here I am now having a video game related ministry. So much of my life doesn't make sense, but here I am. We as human beings are not supposed to just survive. God wants us to thrive. God wants us to do better. God wants us to succeed and move forward and get better with life. And part of my reason for sharing all this is maybe it's that little bit of motivation you needed to realize I am just surviving. I don't want to just survive anymore. I want to begin to thrive. And once you come to that little realization, then the world opens up to you. You can speak with friends. You can speak with a counselor. You can speak with teachers or mentors if you're still at school, or a mentor at a church, let's say, or your pastor. Those are some of the best people you can talk to. I've had a few different mentors over my life, and all of them have helped me tremendously. Whether or not I was committed to being helped is the unfortunate reality. Some of the earliest of my mentors, I kind of just robotically went through the motions, and it didn't really click. And now, later on in my life, I'm kind of been realizing lately maybe I should go back to them and kind of, one, say thank you for all your help, and then two, kind of apologizing for not being more on top of it. So going back to my point, hopefully this is the little bit of inspiration you needed to get better. And there's a myriad of ways out there you can research and learn and get better. So hopefully you can learn from my example and my sharing that just surviving is not living. Just surviving is the most hollow form of living possible. We need to thrive, and that might take quite a bit of work. But it's so worth it at the end. So hopefully I can be kind of the torchbearer per se and say, come on, follow me. Let's go. Let's all work on this process of moving from just surviving to thriving together. And with that, I think that's all I got for tonight. Anyway, thank you everybody for showing up. Had a grand old time playing KOTOR. Thank you for the follows we got. And next stream will be, once my computer wakes up, Tuesday at 9 o'clock as well. Yep, Tuesday, 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, with another real talk afterwards. Anyway, thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for listening. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their weekend. See y'all next time. Bye.